Namaskaram everyone. I hope all of you are doing healthy, safe and great wherever you are. Today we'll be making a pranic recipe called as coconut podi. Podi means powder in Tamil. So this recipe, you can store it for a couple of months and the shelf life is quite long. You can carry it as a travel food. You can mix it with rice or you can roll it inside the roti and eat this. Coconuts are available in abundance in Tamil Nadu and Kerala especially. So we use a lot of coconut in most of our recipes. And coconut is highly pranic, as Sadhguru says. Yogis used to survive with just coconut for many days together at a stretch without any other food. So now let's get into the recipe and see how to make this coconut podi. For coconut podi, I have taken a medium-sized coconut and grated into fine pieces using a coconut grater. We need the entire coconut to be grated. Then for the hot spice, we have taken about 10 to 15 red chilies. It depends on your spice level. And a gooseberry-sized tamarind, quarter cup of urad dal, and a teaspoon of mustard seeds. Since we are doing this in the pranic method, I am avoiding the asafoetida, but in the original recipe, asafoetida is used. So if you wish to use asafoetida, you can use them in a small quantity. We have taken a teaspoon of sesame oil in a pan and then we are adding the mustard seeds. Once the mustard seeds pop, we'll be adding the urad dal. The urad dal needs to fry golden brown in color. This coconut podi is very handy. You can, if you have this in your house, you can just make a quick meal. You can also add it to dry curries also. A spoon of this coconut podi will add an extra flavor to the dish. We are also using rock salt. So once the urad dal is golden brown, we'll be adding the rock salt as well and the red chilies and frying this for a little while so that all the moisture content is gone away. If there's any moisture content left, then the shelf life will drastically come down. So we need to ensure that it is fried well and there is no moisture content left. So we've added the rock salt. You can also use the normal salt, but usually for podis we use rock salt. So once this is fried well, we will keep it aside in a plate and allow it to cool down. Now in the same pan, we'll add a little bit of sesame oil and add the coconut. So this is a very important step in making this podi. You need to keep frying the coconut till it turns golden brown and also ensure that it does not get burnt. So constant stirring is needed at this stage. If you just keep it in the pan and forget, then the coconut will get burnt very quickly. We need to ensure that all the coconut pieces are turning golden brown and the moisture content is gone away. Else, as I said earlier, the shelf life will come down drastically. So this is a very important step. So make sure that you fry the coconut well. You need to be patient and give its own time to get fried well. Now you can see the coconut turning brown. It needs to get fried a little more. We will keep the flame in medium or low when we do this process. So as you fry the coconut, the aroma of the coconut can be felt. Dry coconut mixture is getting ready. It's fried very well. Now let's keep it aside for it to cool down and let's grind it along with the spice mixture. Any South Indian household is incomplete without coconut. So you always find coconuts in South Indian household. We use this regularly in our cooking. And this podi especially comes in very handy whenever you need to have a quick meal. The delicious coconut podi is ready. Did you watch the video? Did you like it? I hope you will try this recipe and let me know. I'll see you soon in the next cooking video. Until then, my namaskar to all of you.